Year and a half after the death of Kevin Peterson Jr., his family is now filing a federal wrongful death lawsuit against the Clark County Sheriff's Office. Peterson was killed in October of 2020 by deputies after he ran away from a drug bust.
Fox 12's BRIDGET CHAVEZ is joining us now live from Clark County with details on this lawsuit and why, Bridget, bring this civil suit up now.
Yeah, the family's lawyer said today, and it also states in the lawsuit, that between fall of 2020 and now, the Clark County Sheriff's Office shot and killed 3 people. That includes Kevin Peterson Jr., Genoa Donald, and off-duty Vancouver police officer Donald Sahota. The lawyer for the family today says that if the Sheriff's Office had responded differently after Peterson's death, he believes that those 2 men might still be alive. The shooting and killing of Kevin Peterson Jr. sparked outrage in the community when it happened in October of 2020.
Just tough, man. I mean, moving forward without your child is a nightmare for anybody.
Clark County Sheriff's deputies say Peterson ran from a drug sting. Deputies say he had Xanax that he intended to sell and was suggesting violence toward law enforcement. Deputies also said he had a gun on him. We know now that deputies fired 34 rounds and Peterson was hit 4 times. Prosecutors later determined the deputies' actions in this case were justified.
The prosecutor's office found that the officers in this case were not criminally liable. It's important to understand that there's a vast difference between a criminal prosecution and a civil lawsuit.
The family is now filing a federal lawsuit against the Clark County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Chuck Atkins, Detective Robert Anderson, and Deputy Jonathan Feller.
It's been horrible. It's been 574 days. I haven't seen him on any holidays, Mother's Day, Christmas, nothing. It's terrible.
The suit claims wrongful death of Peterson, negligence, and use of excessive force and brutality.
With the lawsuit, number 1, we're hoping for accountability. And number 2, we're hoping for justice. And number 3, there needs to be reform in the Clark County Sheriff's Department.
The suit also points out 2 other instances in which Clark County Sheriff's deputies shot and killed 2 people. In February of 2021, deputies shot and killed Genoa Donald after a traffic stop, and in January of this year, off-duty Vancouver police officer Donald Sahota was shot and killed outside of his home after a deputy mistook him for a suspect. A common thread in these cases is Deputy Feller, who shot both Peterson and Sahota.
At this point, we know from the autopsies and video surveillance that Kevin was initially shot at while he was running away.
The family's lawyer says this shouldn't have to go to trial, but they are willing to do so if that's what it takes to get the family justice. It is important to note that the lawyers representing the Petersons are also representing Donald's family. And we did reach out to the Clark County Sheriff's Office for comment on this, but they say they do not comment on pending litigation. Reporting live from Clark County, BRIDGET CHAVEZ, Fox 12 Oregon.